seminars, revivals, and lots more. Engage us in showcasing your brands and services to the world through adverts and sponsorship. We also offer latest broadcast equipment for rent, all at affordable prices. Tune in to Acnn TV via any free-to-air decoder with the following installation parameters: Intelsat 20 satellite with tuning frequency 12562 MHz, symbol rate 30 Mbps, orbital position 68.5 degree east, and horizontal polarization. You can also keep in touch with episodes of our programs via these social media platforms. For inquiries, please call 070-3265-6544 or mail us via enquiries@acnntv.com. ACNN, reaching the world with the undiluted Word of God.
Now streaming, now analyzing, now assessing, now discussing, now sharing your thoughts on everything and every issue that affects you. ACNN is now streaming, discusses the issues trending and the matters that matter to us all. Join us every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. on ACNN as we go in depth into every issue that impacts our lives, our communities, and our country.
Beaming from the nation's capital, we bring to you the good news through various programming, news update, worship, and teachings.
The paralysis of sin makes us to be separated from God.
Contact us for your live streaming solutions and event coverage, such as synods, conferences, seminars, revivals, and lots more. Engage us in showcasing your brands and services to the world through adverts and sponsorship. We also offer latest broadcast equipment for rent, all at affordable prices. Tune in to Acnn TV via any free-to-air decoder with the following installation parameters: Intelsat 20 satellite with tuning frequency 12562 MHz, symbol rate 30 Mbps, orbital position 68.5 degree east, and horizontal polarization. You can also keep in touch with episodes of our programs via these social media platforms. For inquiries, please call 070-3265-6544 or mail us via enquiries@acnntv.com. ACNN, reaching the world with the undiluted Word of God.
Welcome to ACNN TV News Update. The Bishop Diocese of Nnewi Anglican Communion, the Right Reverend W.C. Obi, and his wife, with a team of the clergy and others, has visited Nigerian Correctional Service Medium Security Custodial Center Nnewi to extend the love of Jesus Christ to the inmates of the facility in a special way, with a spirit-filled service of confirmation and admission service. The inmates numbering 49 were confirmed and 24 were admitted into Young Men Christian Fellowship and Christian Men's Fellowship respectively. This unusual visit brought much joy to the lives of both the staff and inmates of the correctional facility as they benefited in the blessing of God with foods and donations to improve their well-being. Head of the Correctional Service in Nnewi commended the bishop's effort, saying this is the standard of Christ as he is setting the right standard in every part of the society. He said Right Reverend W.C. Obi is a blessing to this generation. As part of activities to reduce unemployment in Kwara State, Igbomina Anglican Diocese has inaugurated a gas plant known as Jumoshoko Gas Plant in Okeola Oro in Irepodu, local government area of Kwara State. Bishop of Igbomina Anglican Diocese, Right Reverend Emmanuel Adekola, said the gas plant is in tandem with federal government's gas expansion program in partnership with NIPCO PLC to reduce crime through job creation, while noting that the use of charcoal, firewood and kerosene contribute to global warming. Bishop Adekola stressed that cooking gas, which is environmentally friendly, will reduce deforestation. Similarly, Chief Imam of Oro, Sheikh Taufik Sanusi, who applauded the project, stressed that Bishop Adekola has exhibited love among other faithful and residents of Uru, as the gas station will lessen their burden of searching for cooking gas. Meanwhile, Kwara State Director of Fire Service, Prince Olumuyiwa Falade, said Jumoshoko gas plant was properly sited, advised Nigerians to always open their window while using gas to prevent fire disaster, as he urged those using gas to have smelling nose to detect leakages, as well as teach their children how to cope fire disaster. The board chairman of Acnn Television and an icon in the Nigerian media, Sir Folu Olamiti, has said that he is overwhelmed with the numerous phone calls and encomiums from friends, colleagues and associates who celebrated with him as he clocked 70. He also appreciated the Archbishop, Metropolitan and Primate of all Nigerian Anglican Communion, His Grace, the Most Reverend Henry Ndukuba, and the former Primate and his wife, the Most Reverend and Mrs. Nicholas Oko, for gracing the Thanksgiving service held at the Cathedral Church of the Advent Life Camp. Sir Folu Olamiti clocked 70 years on the 30th of November, and in honor of this, a Thanksgiving and Holy Communion service was held at the Cathedral in Abuja. The service was graced by eminent Nigerians and Anglican, among other dignitaries. According to him, he is grateful to all for the love and admiration showed to him. Details of this will come your way in our next bulletin. And from Zamfara State, a threat letter to attack churches in Gusau has been dropped at the police command headquarters Zamfara State, as the State Commissioner of Police confirmed the development during an interactive session with newsmen in Gusau. It was recently reported that bandits have written to the Christian community in Zamfara, informing them of their intention to attack churches in the state. But the police have assured the Christian community in the state of the intention to give them adequate security, stressing that the police were yet to authenticate the authors of the letter. The Commissioner of Police explained, "We are yet to ascertain where the letter came from, but considering the current situation in the country, we will not just sit down and overlook the content of the letter," adding that the police were going to deploy adequate security to all churches and mosques during prayer sessions and services. He further explained that he had directed for adequate security personnel to be deployed to churches and mosques from next Friday to ensure the security of all in the state. And on foreign news, the top U.S. televangelist and president of Daystar Television Network, the Christian-based channel, Marcus Lamb, has passed away at 64. His family announced his demise in a statement shared via the TV network's social media pages. They, however, did not reveal what led to his death, but the family asked that their privacy be respected as they grieve this difficult loss, asking all to continue to lift them up in prayers. Lamb, who is the co-founder of Daystar, is said to be the second largest Christian-based television network in the world, and he was renowned for his stance against the COVID-19 vaccine. Alongside Johnny Lamb, his wife, the controversial cleric, used his channel to preach against vaccination, arguing that it violates people's rights and portends danger to their safety. Until his death, Lamb was known to have invited a number of self-acclaimed medical rights advocates and legal experts to programs on his network to speak against the vaccine. May his soul rest in peace. And on sport, Manchester United iconic ex-manager Sir Alex Ferguson has named Brian Robson as easily the best captain he had during his Manchester United tenure. Ferguson, who spent 26 years in Manchester United, worked with some of the very best footballers during his reign, saying some of the players who captained the Red Devils during his reign include Steve Bruce, Eric Cantona, Roy Keane, Gary Neville and Nemanja Vidic. The above-mentioned players lifted Premier League trophy wearing the captain's armband under his leadership. But however, Robson, who was United captain for a record of 12 years, was the best of all for Ferguson. And that is it on News Update. Join us at 3 West African time for News on the Hour. Thank you for watching. I am Rachel Ibun.